Okay, I'm just outside HMV in Manchester. I normally come here on a Fridays, as it's new music released there on a Fridays, mainly buying CDs. I might have a look at some vinyl, see what's come out today, hip hop, R&B, soul music wise. Nice shop, Arndale Centre in Manchester. So this is the new music release section, vinyls, CDs. Like I say, I go for the I do tend to get the CDs. They are a bit cheaper. I'm just seeing what's out. What's this here? This is the new H album. He's from Manchester, he's a rapper. He's got Tamira on it. Tiggs the author AJ Tracy. Interesting. One of Lagos's finest, La Vida Lagos's finest, Davido. Nice to see CD. Nice to see some Afro beats actually pressed on CD. Victorian Monet. It's been out a while, this album, but all my lays on it. Chris Brown. If you like Afro beats, it's worth picking up. Always like to check out the reissues. Mainly 70s and 80s, bit of 60s. But this one's caught my eye down here. 1980, I think this was 1986, wasn't it? Amazing to see this on vinyl again. What year was this? Yeah, 1986. I mean, you could probably, how much is it? £27.99. I mean, you could probably pick an original copy of this up for a few pounds on Discogs, but if you want a newly repressed copy, might be worth checking out. One of my favourite spots, the Soul, Funk and Disco CD selection. Always some interesting bits. This is an interesting album, volumes 1 and 2 from MRCY. Pretty retro sounding, psychedelic. Some good stuff on this. There is a wave at the moment of sounding very retro, 60s, early 70s. This is a good album. The Marlows on Big Crown. I do like this label actually, but that's a great album to pick up. What else we got? Yeah, some nice stuff. She, that's kind of nice. Here's another one of these albums that I was talking about. It's very retro. The Sinners. I'm really enjoying this at the moment. On Coal Mine. And these guys are doing really well at the moment. These Sacred Souls through Daptone. Again, Daptone, excellent label for like retro sounding soul music. Well worth picking up. So there is a hip hop and R&B section in the font of De La Soul, and I found some bits that I might pick up. In fact, I need to get this, the new Little Sims album. She's consistently putting out good music at the moment. There's some really good stuff on that. This is very interesting. Soul to Soul. It's a live album, double CD. And they've done Ghetto Heaven, the Family Stand classic on there. Fair Play's on there. Back to Life, Jazzy's Groove. That should be interesting live actually. I find this guy kind of interesting as well. Obonjea is called. He kind of mixes Afro beats, pop, alternative R&B. I can't put him in a box, but it's just, this is his second album and I do find him really interesting. Also, there's this Be Real, which I have picked up recently, and Psycho Les, bit of West Coast hip hop on an independent label. I mean, it's good to see these indie labels actually in HMV, but that'll be that'll be a collector's item in some years to come, that. While it's a bit pricey, but well worth picking up. Big section here of R&B and hip-hop, as you'd expect. So I've also found in the CD soundtrack section this new release, F1 the movie, obviously to do with Formula 1. I'm just looking at who's on the soundtrack. Got Burna Boy, nice, it's a nice Afrobeats track. Mr. Easy, another Ghanaian Afrobeats track. Daku, but the best track on it is this Obanje. I'm not sure if it's on the album, but I really like this track. Gasoline, got Don Toliver, Doja Cat on there. I used to buy so many soundtracks in the 90s. I do like a good soundtrack every now and again. There's probably 4 or 5 tracks that I listen to on that. I'm just in the R&B vinyl section now. Not seen this on CD. New Lil Wayne album, which is, some people like it and some people don't, but there it is on vinyl. Some more Little Sims. Kalani. This album's amazing. From K Tronada, double pack vinyl. Cost you a lot of money though. You're looking about 40-50 pounds for that. And the one before it, oh, they're all here. Yeah. Some good stuff on vinyl. Right, just in the old jazz section now, and I've been collecting these. Jazz is Dead, it's up to volume 21. Ali Shaheed Muhammad from a Tribe Called Quest keeps putting these out every 3 or 4 months. He invites all sorts of jazz musicians to come on and do it's almost like an EP worth of stuff, but they're well worth collecting these. Okay, I'm now outside Fopp Music, Film and Books in Manchester, not far from HMV. Fopp and HMV, they're like the last 2 remaining commercial retail music stores in the UK. We're very lucky to have music stores that sell new music, vinyl and CDs in the UK. If you're obviously watching from another country, it's similar stuff, almost identical stuff to what you find in HMV, but they do get the odd different independent releases in. So I always have a look. I always find like an independent soul release in here, or something, maybe a hip hop release, if I can't find it in HMV. Again, it's another nice store to browse though. Fopp, Manchester. Just spotted this actually. I must highlight this artist. This is Wanda. She's a rapper from Manchester. Great to see. She's got an album in stores featuring Predo, Renee Storms, Prince the Kid. You know what? I did buy this and I've not listened to it yet, so that's reminded me I need to check it out. So if you come to Manchester and you want some music out of Manchester, then you've got H and you've got Wonder. So please support them. Quick overview of the store. Soundtracks. I'm going over to the funk and soul section, but let's have a little pan round. It's quite a big store. That's the DVD section. More jazz CDs over there. As I was saying before, you always find a few more interesting bits in Fopp on independent labels. This group, the Budos Band, mixing like funk, jazz, kind of like a library soundtrack music as well, but I'm going to get that. Interesting. Also this as well, Calibro 35, again very interesting. Live music, funk, jazz. Again, once these pressings disappear, they just go. but nice to find in Fopp. Okay, so my final purchases for today. New album from Duran Jones and the Indications. This will be really good, this. And the Wu-Tang Clan. Now this came out on Record Store Day. There was 1,000 copies and they were £85 each on vinyl, double vinyl. But it's now come out on CD. You got 2 discs with the album and the instrumentals. I don't know how many they pressed up of these, but what a great package if you collect CDs. Some great stuff on this album. So yeah, found some great stuff today. Thanks for viewing. Do share, like, comment if you like this video, and I'll try and film some more stuff.